Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
But getting back to nature is your thing.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Play my game.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Frozen pizza. How you know? You playing it? No. Why? He ain't that good. He's overrated.
Welcome back, Anderson.
What? Hmm.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The
In
only
real
thing
life?
around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the
Well,
sense
that's
to
a
put up a
game. That's
tarp?
not real life.
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Just for one season. Just for one season.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's
Yeah.
me, at your service.
You play
Ready to get
you
this
quit
case
playing
solved.
RoboCop already?
Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
They ain't playing that long. After you did the little help the line or what?
Down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover.
That's cool.
Those are real.
There's side missions like that? There's side missions like that? Yeah. What? That's cool. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Cool, y'all. She's been texting me. Yeah. Cool, I ain't gonna poop. Bye.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
So this is how I could be the most interesting person in the room. Here's one habit that makes you extremely intelligent. When we have an HBCU that does not get funding because of the fact... That's a lie. That's a lie. Did you not? One of these shirts linking to this a dog pooping on the carpet, alright? Nigga be in the description section, discount code pop up here. Get you some of this merch. Let's get into this. Real quick question. You touched on it earlier, the us versus them mentality is that's prevalent in
Finding a
Black
Casey
families.
movie
I would
lunchbox
say
out
what's
here
been
can't be a coincidence.
What do you think is a good way to
Another
kind of
message?
stop that tension? Because me personally, I've got friends of different varying races, and we get along just fine. But I think in particular, I think as individuals, we have to stop doing it as individuals. We got to start being friends with other people and branching out. We can't just be a clique. And that we can, listen. I hope everybody received this properly. We, black people, and the black people that's watching this, and everybody else that care about black issues,
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Because we're not invested. We trying to ball. I ain't gonna lie, when I started making the money, what's the first I bought a nice car? That was stupid. But
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
I wanna ball, I wanna be flashy, I'm gonna give me a chain.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
You're not passing anything down to your kids. I know dudes that got so much money right now and they balling.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Property. Are you investing in businesses? Are you in these meetings? You're not doing anything. You're just blowing your money. And let me tell you another thing. Reparations is another thing. Raise your hand if you think black people should get reparations. Okay? Raise your hand. I need a raise your hand if you think it's good for black people to get reparations. Now let me tell you why that's a myth. When you get reparations, where do you think that money's gonna go?
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
You better go look what happened to Nipsey Hussle. He was in his hood. Young Dolph, right here. No, Young Dolph. What happened to him in his hood? Right. Is it true, is it not? Is it true, is it not? Okay, listen.
Who is our victim?
When you say investment, what do you
Who killed him?
what's your first investment?
Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
How are you gonna do that? How am I gonna do that? Yeah, that's a long plan. But systemic gun control. Who's like gun control?
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
No, let him go. No, you go. Go ahead. So here's my thing. We are invoking
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
other black, like,
Was it for a camera?
and everything else, right? And then you're like, well, the reason it messed up was because we decided to integrate. No, it's not just integrate. No. They blew up. Let's see how much you know. And then what happened? No, when did they build it back? They did never build it back. Put some money on it. We could not build it back. You want to put some money on it? Somebody, go ahead and fact check it
Footprints
right now.
indicating multiple killers.
It was built
Quite the party.
just as successful and it had ever been a few years. Put some money on it. We are arguing between fact and fiction. You talk. Put some money on it. I can gladly put money on it. All right, let's do this. Fact check it. Fact check it. Look at Uncle Tom the movie. Uncle Tom 2. Look at the movie. It is verifiable proof with evidence.
Wonder what's inside.
Video evidence.
I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
So the descendants of the victims and everybody else, their points and their businesses that are no longer there do not matter. No,
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Put it like this. Okay, listen to this. If you claim, which is not true, you claim that they
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
you say that everything was a lie. But just say that that happened. Let's say that that happened. How in the world can we build something so great in 1925 and we can't do it today? One, segregation in general. Not every state was segregated, mind you. Segregation in general within the South. Are you from the South? I'm from the South. Texas. Okay. Segregation in the South, and you know there's no way in hell that we can establish our businesses within this time period without at least the threat of our businesses being taken out the way. There's no way that you can do that. That's simply not true. You say it's simply not true, but then the countless business owners, especially, what about the ones that are still flourishing today? The lucky? The lucky few. The lucky few. Considering the fact that the majority of our businesses were either
Anderson.
taken over.
Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Say my multinations that wanted our stuff anyway. The issue is, do you think the white man is against you in America? Systemically. Systemically? Do you think a system is against you? Systemically, yes, because we're built on a rock foundation. Where? On campus? In every single... Okay, institutions. At this university? Yes. At this university, the white man, like, the system is against you? Okay. So, we have a system in the United States where we were built on a rocky foundation. Can we start here at the university? I'm getting where we're at. I'm getting there. Okay. I'll let you get there. Right over there, if you look over there, we have the Memphis State Agency, who integrated this university. Until then, We also had our own university. We, yes, had our own university, but not everybody can go to said university. We are descendants of, keep this in mind, the people that wanted to come to this university and the people that wanted to go to Russ, to TSU, to Howard, were the descendants of sharecroppers, business owners that tried every single way for us to make waves in our communities. And the issue is that when you say, oh, well, we don't need to worry about the race issue here, you're completely forgetting the fact that we were not integrated. We were not integrated here. In the city of Memphis, we were not integrated much into the 70s. And the reason for all this is it's systemically put in place. I understand not wanting race to stop you. Completely do understand that. But we live in a society where our race is going to inflict harm and pain on every single thing that we do, even when we jump over.
Listen, I do understand history, right? I took Africana studies in college. So I do understand the history of black people in America all the way from Africa all the way here. So what I'm saying is that there are...
Welcome back, Anderson.
Right? Booker T. Washington, Tuskegee University, all the successful black men that were born and lived. Madam C.J. Walker. Do you know who Madam C.J. Walker is? Raise your hand if you know Madam C.J. Walker. Sarah Gray. She was...
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
How did this woman have white folks working for her and essentially was a billionaire? It's because not only did black people in pockets have levels of success, we begin to go down...
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
We did. We had our own schools.
The reason we had our own schools is because we couldn't go anywhere else.
Why don't you go to HBCU right now instead of going to University of Memphis?
I got a full ride here.
Well, why don't you go to HBCU?
Because I decided to go here. I have the choice to go to HBCU.
So here's the thing. So I'm assuming if you got a scholarship here, you would have
a scholarship.
Any idea who the victim is?
HBCU.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
You choose to go to where the systemic oppression is instead of going to an HBCU.
The systemic oppression is at the HBCU too. What you're not getting is...
So now black people running and it's still racist.
No, you're not going to talk over me. I'll let you talk. Let me talk. When we have an HBCU that does not get funding because of the fact...
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Because of the fact that we...
Is there any amongst you? Go!
what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
He secured permanent funding. He secured. How much did Barack give? Barack ended permanent funding for HBCUs. Donald Trump.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to
Picture of the
forget.
HBCU presidents. Every single HBCU president went to the White House and was with Donald Trump, and he negotiated.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Obama never did.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
Here's the thing.
Need to think about it.
Again, you're invoking black businesses, black business owners, and all these other
And I'm invoking a black man that's at the university I'm at right now.
But
that decided to come here instead of
yes,
HBCU.
yes, because they gave me the majority of money to go here. My thing is this.
Which one is it? Are they helping you?
I had to review the
You
clues.
let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you keep on talking over me, I can't finish my point.
It's frustrating a little bit, but go ahead.
When I understand it's frustrating. Here's the thing that is frustrating.
It's just you're just lying to me.
You're just talking over me.
Go ahead, finish.
When you have a place where one, systemically, especially in Memphis, and you know everything that's happened here, and you know you could be upset about systemically and all that other stuff.
I'm not upset about it. It's not true.
It happened.
What systemic thing is happening to you on this campus?
Systemic things happening on this campus.
Yeah.
I was pulled over right over there.
Is campus police?
Yes.
Okay, you were pulled over there for what?
They said that there was no one on my license plate. There's nothing wrong with it.
They just checked you.
Happened. Now,
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
not just campus police, but police in general, that have been identified as the person of interest and it's not been. We're getting off topic. Back to what we were saying earlier. That's what we were saying earlier. The issue
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You are Clark Kent, right? Can I help you?
Lex Luthor's gonna try to kill you.
I know the president was in town. Look, I've faced a lot of these types of meetings. Hello, old friend. Who are you? I'm Lex Luthor. Whoever you are. I'm just a guy working on this farm. You'll always be my greatest enemy on any earth. What do you want? To kill you, of course. That's kryptonite. Which is not effect on me ever since I gave up my powers.
You gave up your powers?
Can't say I missed these chance.
You were basically a god. You could fly. You could see through walls. You had super strength. You're kidding.
That is worth more than any superpower. I think it's time for you to... I'm still stronger.
You took all the fun out of it. Enjoy your little slice of mediocrity while you can, Clark. You're all doomed anyway. You...
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingale? A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left him a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were
hear someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Reloading! Open fire, open fire!
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
The diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I smell coffee.